Alrighty, hello everybody, and welcome into the final game of the first round of the Season 11 SFA College Football Playoff. We have another banger for you. My team, East Carolina Pirates, their first playoff game in team history, versus Baylor, number 4. They are in their record 6th straight CFP, but they've still never made a natty. What a game we have going on, folks. And what a game we just watched in the Peach Bowl. Iowa State almost erased a 24-point deficit. If you don't know what this is the SFA. It's an online dynasty ran entirely through Discord. You do not need the game. You can fully recruit through the Discord. You can set your playbooks. You can set depth charts. You can do all sorts of fun things. You can also participate in server games that give you player rewards or server rewards. It's a great time. We have a lot of teams open, so if you want to join, links are in any of our videos or descriptions. And we're also affiliated on Twitch, so if you do watch live, you might run into a couple ads. Any revenue made from a Twitch sub or anything like that does get put into a national championship trophy for whoever wins it, user-wise. Nick is in the Orange Bowl, and he awaits the winner of this game, which is me, playing the Ghost of Flames Past. So 2 users now up for grabs. But yeah, here we go. I'm scared as hell for my own game. And as always, I have a couple disclaimers I got to go over. First, once again, off-season strategies. These are the options. I'm still missing them from Arizona State, which is Coach Rick. I'm missing from East Carolina. That's myself. I'll do it after this game. I got to see what happens with my team. Illinois Flame, I'm missing yours. And Coach Bohr, I'm missing yours as well at Arkansas. Anybody else? I may have sent another DM following your pick because I needed more information. So please respond. Quicker you guys do this stuff for the offseason, the quicker it goes by and the quicker we get to the next season. So, yeah. The winner of this game faces Tennessee in the Orange Bowl to face the winner of the Rose Bowl, which is going to be Ohio State and Clemson from those games yesterday. And those games will be same time tomorrow morning. So we have still so much to do. And let's go over my team. ECU has the most SFA players in the country, slightly beating out Coach Mike at Georgia Tech. And we are led by the senior redshirt, Dak Prescott. He has taken care of the ball all year long. Not crazy stats or anything, but on game day he performs. And then the true freshman, Vanilla Vic, the Walker winner, best running back in the country, hands down. Any other year would have won the Heisman. Vanilla Vic is a beast, and I am so excited to see what he can do. He's pretty much my offense. So if he gets stuffed, then we are screwed today. At wide receiver, the man, the myth, the legend, the German giant, the king of Cabo, whatever you want to call him, Heimlich Heisenberg. He's on his way to the Hall of Fame, but we're going to see if he can get some more hardware first. He is going to be huge in this playoff run if we can manage it. You're going to see Tyler Savage and Mario Thurman throughout. Tight end-wise, Randy Watson and Dusty Dukes, both SFA players. Dukes is redshirted, though, so it's going to be all Randy Watson. And then I have the best offensive line in the group of 5 overall-wise. We got Arnie Ronaldo, 83, Jackie Claude at 80, all SFA players. This is not an SFA player, but the redshirt senior, Kewan Phillips. The right tackle, Xavier Johnson, SFA player. And then right tackle, not an SFA player, but I got him through Tampa from Georgia transferring, so Daniel Williams. And then the biggest problem, though, today, J.J. Watt. He had a season-ending injury, much like real life, this fucker. But so my best player overall-wise on the roster is out for the year. It didn't hurt us against Cincinnati in the conference championship. Who knows against the best rushing team in the country, Baylor, if we're going to even have a chance. But Aaron Lynch will slide in right behind him. And on the other side, you'll see, or it's going to be on this side, it's Aaron Lynch, and then Eddie Rosario is the guy on this side, the redshirt freshman. And then in the middle, though, we got Shuford and Leslie Stirrups, the SFA player, freshman All-American guy, so see what he can do. And then at linebacker, Dexter Glasscock, the freshman, also a freshman All-American. In the middle, Jordy Drake, the speedy linebacker, and then Chaz Chambliss. He finished top 5 in the Buckus. And then my secondary is Foley SFA players, Mickey Flames, J.R. Swain. Charlie McCoy had the pick against Chad Barber. These guys are going to be huge. We're not too deep there at corner, but these were both players from last season, very young, so we'll see what they can do. And then on the back end, Sua Cravens, one of my favorite players here, and Clint Kubiak, SFA player as well. And then we had some kicking issues to start the season here, so very scared. We missed a field goal against Cincinnati, 71-72, not insane. We might hit some, we might not. We'll see how that works. But we are taking on the biggest chokers in SFA history, Baylor Bears. I'm sure Flame is so glad he's not there anymore. This team, this is going to be their 6th straight CFP bid. They only have 2 times they made it to the semifinal. And they're led by the sophomore, though, Colt Brennan. He was the #1 player in his class. Or, no, I think he was #2. Great awareness. And then the running backs, Braylon Burnside is back for this game. We thought his injury was season-ending. It really doesn't matter. We don't know who is actually going to play. I think Braylon Burnside, I think he's listed as probable, so he'll probably get the bulk of the carries, and he is better than Jordan Jenkins. But both are awfully hard to deal with. And then wide receiver, Elijah Bean, we know him well. We also know Kelvin Sherman. We've seen this team for like 4 years. But the rest, we don't know who they are. Scott McMillan, we haven't seen him. Bryant Sanders, who knows? So it's going to be really interesting to see that matchup and how these wide receivers work out. At tight end, no more Eric Ebron, so they got a couple shitters here. And then their offensive line, 73, 71, 79, 85, and then the SFA player, Carver Kemper, probably going to make Team of the Year again 4 straight years. He is a beast, but the rest of this line is not, so that is a huge opportunity for ECU. And then left end, the SFA player, Team of the Year, freshman All-American, one of the best pass rushers in the country, Shad Boyko. I'm scared to death of him. On the right-hand side, you got Nate Jefferson. And then on the inside, you've got SFA player James Ray, the senior, and then Tim Wise. And then linebackers, Tyrone Brown, Dave Cabral, and then the SFA player Rocky Kalmus. And then on the other side here, you have Tevin Williams, Linston, Jonathan Thompson, and Clarence Carter. You might see Joe Hayden in and out. I can't remove him from the depth charts, but he is entering the transfer portal at the end of the season. Free safety, Adrian Amos, the SFA player, his final game in a long career, but he's not that fast. And then he was missing last year. He had an injury, a season-ending injury. Jamal Okiki, the 7th, perhaps the scariest safety in the country. 99 speed, 99 hit power, great hands. Basically a heat-seeking missile back there. I am scared shitless of this man. He is known as the Nigerian night animal. So if you hear me reference that in game, that's why. And then their kicker, though, is worse than mine. 63 and 73. So I'm not sure how this game's going to go. We have 2 teams who have been known to choke. Baylor in the playoff and me in CCGs. But regardless of how this game goes, it's going to be a shit show regardless here in Phoenix. So, so what do you guys want to do for the prediction here? I'm going to let you guys pick. Do you want to do an over-under? Do you want to do Heimlich Heisenberg, Vanilla Vic? While I get the uniform set up, as always, we're just... You can't lose if you do what you were doing. We got to go black out everything. Pirates sail in the dark. That's our motto. That's what we're going to do. That's how we are going to win this game. And then we're going to go all yellow here for them. We love the Sailor Bear helmet with the gold. This is their iconic way that they throw games, is in this exact combo. So we got to do everything we can. All right, I don't see anybody saying anything about the prediction, so I'm just gonna make one up here. Will Heimlich, Heisenberg, score a TD. Yes or no? My number one receiver, will he find his way into the end zone? Start your predictions. Here we go. I am the exact same overall as Tennessee, so hopefully we can play the exact same. 95, 99 offense, 90 defense, the carbon copy of Tennessee. And then Baylor, this is probably overall wise a little bit weaker. The worst offense they've ever had, surely, but their defense is still just as good. So this one is going to go anyway. So while we wait here, I'm happy to answer any questions about Patreon or the SFA or anything, because we got to wait for the prediction. Get that money in. This one is going to be a banger. For EC to win, it's just no turnovers. Vanilla Vic has to average 5 yards a carry. That's if we do that, we should be good. I am worried about Braylon Burnside and the rushing attack. But if I can get like half the push that it got against Cincinnati, I should be okay. Also want to give a disclaimer here. I normally try to be pretty 50-50 on games when I commentate. A lot of times you'll see me favor one team when they're losing or whatever. But ECU games, always 100% on my side. That's just the way it works. The content we get, if I win, is normally not very good. If we lose, watch out. It's the best channel content we've ever had. So who knows? I don't feel too nervous for this game. I was so much more nervous for Cincinnati. Okay, so SFA players, Nathan. Every season, there's 80 of them that are posted 5 or 6 a week. And then you submit via a Google form using your recruiting budget. And you submit how much you want to give them and any promises you want to promise them. Whoever has the best submission at the end of the week gets the player, and it's deducted from your recruiting budget. We do have a full guide, and it is switching, not like drastically, but there's always changes from season to season. So I will be posting a new recruiting guide here in about a week. So there are some very fun changes coming next season to recruiting. All right, here we go. No dog order. That is not a valid promise. All right, ECU Baylor. Winner goes to the orange against Tennessee. We are in Phoenix, Arizona. This should feel like a home game for East Carolina because I lived in Phoenix for 5 years. I have the second best offense, second or third best defense versus 5 versus 7. Oh, God, here we go. Stadium I've been in countless times. Oh, Lordy, but we're here on the field. The nerves just hit me like a truck. Is Baylor finally going to get over the hump, starting it out against ECU? Normally we have at least one surprise in the CFP. Honestly, I don't know. This game was a push, so I don't know which one would be considered the surprise. But Tennessee, Ohio State, Clemson, and then whoever wins this game. Whoever wins this game is probably considered the long shot to win it all. But ECU is ready. We are prepared. We are scared of nobody. We overcome Chad Barber, our actual father, last week. So Baylor does not scare us even a little bit. We got the party in the desert here. Oh boy, I'm scared. It's a long game, 60 minutes. We need to get off to a good start. If I could have the same start Tennessee or Clemson got, I'd be very happy. Or Ohio State. Somebody in all 3 games over the last 2 days, somebody's gotten out to a crazy 2-score lead early. J.J. Watt's out there for the coin toss. He will not play. He is hurt like a little bitch. And we are kicking it off first. So Baylor is going to get the ball to start the game. ECU, here's the kick. And we are off here in the Fiesta Bowl. Oh, boy, who is going to do it? Not a great start here early. 11-2 Baylor versus 12-1 East Carolina. East Carolina's only loss was triple overtime against Louisiana early on in the season. Baylor lost to ISU, then beat them, and their only other loss was to Kansas State. And, all right, Braylon Burnside is going to be the lead back here. So mark that down on your CFP MVP odd sheet. 2nd and 4, they are lining up under center. Coming out in a, heavy formation here early, but they are passing. Colt Brennan, so much time. That's not good. He's jamming it deep, and it's complete. Adam Sullivan, the tight end, and Baylor is in business early. That is not a good sign here. If you're an ECU fan, no pressure whatsoever. They are back running this heavy set offense. We are a top rushing team in the country. Oh, it looks like a broken play. He floats that one and just throws it away. Colt Brennan. They played Washington last year in the same game, the 4 versus 5, and they lost on a 4th and 20 conversion by Washington. 2nd and 10, a toss out to Burnside, and a beautiful tackle. Pretty sure that was, yes it is, the freshman All-American Dexter Glasscock, the man from Colorado. What a play early, 3rd and long. Can ECU get off the field? Welcome in the Holy McLovin. CFPs ran through the Dynasty tool. 3rd and 14. Both running backs running. And, oh, we almost get there, and it's to Jordan Jenkins, but that's going nowhere. A beautiful defensive stop to start for East Carolina after a big play. Oh, baby. We're going on a bear hunt today, boys and girls, and they are bringing out the punt unit. So ECU gets an early stop. This game is also the final game for BearCave standings, so this game pretty much decides who's going to get the rewards. There's 3 player rewards, an 87, an 85, and an 83. Who is going to come up clutch? All right, East Carolina. Dak Prescott in the back, number 23, Vanilla Vic, and at the bottom of your screen, Heimlich Heisenberg, the German giant, the Hall of Famer. And here goes Vanilla Vic up. There's an 8-yard carry to start. How ECU runs their offense, they are very up-tempo. It's all runs through Vanilla Vic. Then once he starts getting stopped, Dak will start running it or throwing it himself as we get a throw to Tyler Savage. Then Dak will use his playmaking ability. He had 4 touchdowns against Cincinnati. And then last but not least, we will start yamming it deep to Heimlich Heisenberg. Dak, he takes off here, and he is sacked. That's what we are worried about, though. This is a very, very good defensive line. James Ray, the SFA player. You got to watch out for number 91, James Ray. You got to watch out for Shad Boyko, who is number 94 at the bottom of that line. And then in the deep backfield, number 25, top right of your screen, you just left it. That is the man you're worried about in the secondary as Mario Thurman gets smoked in the backfield, and now ECU is on their back foot. Tyrone Brown, a fantastic tackle. We might have our first defensive battle of this playoff. Empty set here, 3rd and 15. What is the call for ECU? Over the middle, that is a catch by Randy Watson, but just not enough, and ECU is punting. Both teams, it looks like they're coming out a little shy here. Very conservative play calling for both. And I'm not too fond. We had 5 plays there and only 1 carry for Vanilla Vic. That's not what we want to do. Jordan Jenkins on the return. So Baylor comes back out. Both teams had a 5-play drive, 1st down and a punt. So deadlocked here early on. Baylor's loving this under center offense so far. They hand it off. There's Braylon Burnside. Oh boy, Dexter Glasscock in the run defense is disgusting. This is the best run defense in the country. But that's not saying much. We were the best last year, and we got smoked for like 500 yards in the Citrus Bowl. But they're looking good so far early. Chambliss on the tackle. We have a decent linebacker core. 4 rushes, 6 yards. That's what you like to see. 3rd and 6 now. They're hurrying it up. And their quick throw there, and another tackle by Chambliss. ECU gets off the field. Oh, boy. So the ECU defense playing pretty well here early. Baylor was coached by Coach Flame for the last 8 years, but then he left this season for Illinois. So this is the first year Baylor's on their own, and they're back in the CFP. So, all right, ECU, you need to correct the offense. Hand it to Vanilovic, please. That's our offense. Quick option here, and we don't get it off. That's Jefferson tackling us. Oh, boy. Looks like we're going to have a very different start than the Tennessee game. At this point in our last game, Tennessee was already up 21-0. All right, 2nd and 14. ECU throwing that deep, an open man. There's Mario Thurman, and a 3rd and inches coming up. They are hurrying it up. Oh, man, that is a long 3rd and 1. That's like a 3rd and 2.5. What are these guys doing? The Chainsmen are idiots. That's all right. We're throwing it again. We don't like that, and it is incomplete. Justin Linston. I think he was trying to find Heimlich over the middle there. 4th and 1. Yeah, where is the Vanilovic action? We're trying to get cute. I did not want cute. And that one goes out of bounds, so not much happening on either side so far. I mean, Coach Flame in his first year with Illinois won the Citrus Bowl, so I don't know. We'll see. They hand it off to Braylon. Burnside up the middle. He finally finds some room. His best carry of the day for 11. We cannot let that happen. They're hurrying it up as well. Both these teams love the quick hurrying it up. Colt. Man in motion. Hand it off again. Finds some room, and he's stuffed. He's stuffed this time. I'll take 4 yards of carry all day. Second and 6, they fake it, the play action. This is where they yam it. They are, and they're giving Kelvin Sherman the catch. That was on McCoy. He somehow got the foot in, but no review as we're hurrying it up inside the 40. Who is going to break the scoreless streak here early? 4 minutes in, a fullback dive on 1st down. What a call. And it gets them 3. Mickey Flames, J.R. Swain. Fullback dive again, and this time he is brought down, and we're trying to... Clint Kubiak trying to rip that thing out. 3rd and 8 now. Come on, 3 fullback dives in a row, please. No, they're going split back formation now. Colt has some time, and they're going to get him, and it's thrown in. No fumble. They're calling it an incomplete pass, but ECU clamps him again. Another punt force in positive territory. This defense is for real. I thought that would have been a fumble. And that's going into the end zone. I don't know how that works. Like, if it gets deflected off a helmet and goes backwards, is that a fumble IRL? I don't know. There's probably a rule in there. Come on, counter with Vanilovic to that right side, please. There's nobody. And why are we giving the ball to Vic? Are we saving him? But there's Heimlich Heisenberg. The man, the myth, the legend. Daddy Heimlich, HH. The German giant, however you want to say it. The man of many names. 1-on-1 up top. Dak again's throwing it. We're dumping it off. Mario Thurman again. I'm not sure why. I mean, against Cincinnati, I didn't make any playbook changes. Against Cincinnati, Vic ran it 40 times, but we're throwing it here. Dak takes off again, and he's sacked. He thought he was going to escape, but Jimmy Martin this time. So the offensive line, the best overall rated offensive line in the country, in the G5, giving up a few sacks here early. Why aren't we running the ball? 3rd and 11. We had one run, and it went for, oh, God, free blitzer. We get it off. Heimlich, stretch. He's still going. Daddy Heimlich, first down. Huge, baby, huge. We're across the 50. Please start running the ball. I love you, Dak, but our offense is through vanilla. There we go. We get a handoff to Vanilovic. He breaks 1, gets 2. He's him. He's him. Heimlich. I like that. Another name. Randy Watson here. Getting back to the line. Handing it off again. There's a stiffy in the backfield, and he's still going. 5 more for Vanilla. For those who don't know, Vanilla Vic was the reward for winning the IRL Fantasy Football League last year. Dumps that off, and it's caught. Randy Watson, first down. What a play. Randy Watson, he's an athletic freak. Should have had a career like Eric Ebron, but he has pretty much been a ghost, but he shows up there. Hands it off Vanilla here. He finds some room. There we go. Now we're settling into our offense. 2nd and 2. Vanilla can just average over 5. We should be good. Inside the 30. Hands it off again. Fakes it. Wide open. Randy Watson. Inside the 10. This might be the most catches Randy Watson's ever had on a game day. And we're in the first quarter still. He always only gets like 1 at the very end in garbage time. But wide open, he is a menace. Dog water. All right, 1st and goal here inside the 10. We're coming out in Wildcat with Vanilla. I'll take it. We scored on this earlier. A touchdown, Vanilovic! What a call from Coach TC as ECU strikes first. Putting logos on the field would be cool. The problem is that I would have to go through every stadium offered and do it manually, and that would take forever, considering we switch the logo every year, so for the cover athlete. So that's just a lot of work. That one, I don't know how to edit fields, but it wouldn't be that hard. But the fact that I have to do it for every field. Yeah. And then add him back into the game in already a messed up file. All right, 1st and 10. Can Baylor respond? There's Colt all by himself to the outside and hit by Clint Kubiak and McCoy. His first run of the day. Colt Brennan has had a really good start to his career, taking over for Teddy Bridgewater. 2 CFP appearances. He's still trying to find his first win. There's a delivery, and that is complete. 2 broken tackles there. Elijah Bean, we know him well. The last remaining wide receiver. Baylor may have been the favorite if they kept Chet Doge. Our SFA Player of the Year got tampered away to Arkansas State. Baylor, deep drop there. Dumps that one off. And another broken tackle. Oh, boy. Colt dumps that off, and another completion. So they're starting to throw the ball here. They figured out the running was not going to work. Oh, boy. Game is definitely going to start heating up. Hands it off. There's Braylon Burnside. He finds the outside. Can he get past Mickey Flames? No, he cannot. Inside the 20. We just have a transfer portal now. Tampering was a thing of the past, but yeah, the new transfer portal replaced it. As they get a completion, there's Jordan Jenkins over the middle. 1st and 10 inside the 15. Can ECU somehow get a stop here, or is Baylor going to tie it up? They come out again, I formation. They are throwing it. Dumps that one off over the middle. 8 yards for Adam Sullivan. they are heavily involving these lower-rated tight ends. I guess, you know, Eric Ebron leaves. You don't just completely change the offense. 2nd and 2. They're going to hand it off right up the gut. Braylon Burnside, touchdown, Baylor. The #1 recruit gets into the end zone. He was our, was he season 9? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Braylon Burnside was the season 9 #1 guy. Yeah, D.D. Holmes was last year. So as we end the first quarter, 2-star running backs, Vanilla Vic and Braylon Burnside get into the end zone. We are going to see a return here. Past the 20 for J.R. Swain. All right, 1st and 10. Would like our defense to get another stop. That's all right. This one is going to be close the entire game, it seems. Vanilla once again up the middle, 10 yards. That's what he does. Finished #4 in the Heisman race behind Kiko Strong, Lou Ishire, and Arch Manning, all in the CFP. Except 2 of them lost. Well, Vanilla Vic also. He finds some room. Vanilla Vic breaks away! Can they catch him? No! Vanilla Vic house call! What a move! He breaks a tackle, finds the outside. If this is not an ad for our fantasy football league, I don't know what is. What a fucking play! He has low 90 speed. But how the fantasy football league works, if you win the whole thing, based on your team, we make a player and add him to your team at a 90 overall freshman, which is what he is. My 2 biggest contributors last year, I had Christian McCaffrey and Austin Eckler. So basically combined those 2 into his ratings. And then Vanilla Vic is because Danny Dimes won me the championship in that week. 14-7 early. It's been all running. A big change of pace from the game we just saw between the 2 best quarterbacks in the country. How is Baylor going to respond? Oh, my God. 2nd and 5. Hands it off. Braylon Burnside now. It's his turn. He breaks free. He breaks a tackle. Braylon Burnside, a stiffy. He's still going. Inside the 20. 2 of the best SFA running backs in the country going shot for shot. Blow for blow. Hands it off again, right back to him. He's stiff, he's a man! Braylon Burnside, touchdown, Baylor! They respond immediately! Oh my God, folks. I can't take it. I can't take it. I can't even watch. Oh no. We were clamping Braylon. What happened? We were clamping him. God, it's just going to be Vanilla and Braylon just back to back to back. All right, who is going to blink first? J.R. Swain gets a return. He has some room. J.R., come on, get on your horse. Vanilla has 2. Braylon has 1. Vanilla was all elusiveness there. He's not really known for breaking tackles. Braylon Burnside, he is the stiffy master. All right. What started out slow has erupted into a rushing nightmare for both teams, and that is a completion. I'm always so scared when it's a floater to the outside. It just screams pick 6 every time. 2nd and 7. Randy Watson in motion. Hand it off. No, Dak keeps it. This is where he uses his playmaking ability, and he gets 3rd and inches. So, big opportunity to Baylor to get off the field and get the upper hand once again. Remember, ECU will get the kick after halftime. And that's a floater, and I called it. Pick 6 for Baylor. Adrian Amos. Oh, thank God Dak saved it. That's not what we wanted. The senior safety, recruited by Flame, strikes me in the playoff. There is the first turnover, and here we go. We know how this story ends. Did Bo Wallace suit up for Dak Prescott? Oh, Lordy. All right, Baylor right back in action inside the 20. I literally commentated, cursed myself, and now our run defense just has completely shit themselves. This is how it ends. This is how I go full-fledged freak show. 2nd and 3. Colt Brennan. He's yamming it to the back, and no touchdown. Foot was out. 3rd down. Can ECU somehow hold them? They're 0 for 3 today on 3rd down. Come on, defense. Colt keeps it. Make that tackle, J.R. Swain! Massive tackle from the freshman. 4th and 3. And they're settling for a field goal. That's exactly what we needed. Huge. Kick is up, and it is good. Baylor takes a 3-point lead here, but it could have been so much worse. Everything is in that the recruiting guide that's in the recruiting general page. You just got to scroll up a bit. But we don't have tampering. It's just breaking promises. You get fined double. This is the SFA Severa. Hands off Vanilovic. Here he goes. And how do you not break that tackle, Vanilla? Come on, my guy. Vanilla, he will break tackles, but he's much more of an elusive guy. 2nd and 8 for Dak. Vanilovic, he stiffies a man. He can hand one out here or there. 3rd and 4, though. ECU, you've got to start converting here. Some time. He throws that. Heimlich Heisenberg. Beautiful catch. His 3rd catch already on the day. You love to see him showing up. The biggest game of ECU's storied program history here. A handoff to Vanilla. He finds some room. Thing about Vanilla is he outruns his blocking. If he could just wait a second there, he could have burst that out to the right side. 2nd and 8. We're throwing that a floater. A beautiful throw, Randy Watson. Oh, my God. The best throw of Dak Prescott's career right there. Holy smokes. What a throw to Randy. Dak. He's throwing wide open, man. Tyler Savage, touchdown, and ECU comes right back after the interception. After perhaps the worst throw of Dak's career, he gives us the best. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Yeah, all incoming classes are, these are just the leftover players from the infancy of the SFA when it was just a couple of guys putting their favorite players on teams and seeing how they play. And but now it's all fully generated by myself from my own brain. Colt Brennan, a great start. Jordan Jenkins, no carries. He's been there a little bit in the rush, but when you have Braylon Burnside healthy, you got to run him. First and 10, and we are halfway through this first quarter, or this first half, or the second quarter. Said that wrong 3 times. Finally, ECU starts stopping the run. Both players kind of on the same trajectory. Hands off, Braylon Burnside up the middle again, and it takes like 4 guys to bring him down. Once Braylon gets a feel for his power, he is impossible to tackle one-on-one. 3rd and 2. Big opportunity here for the Pirates. Quick option, and we stop him, Aaron Lynch. Massive call. 4th down, ECU's getting the ball back with the lead. What a terrible call. That is vintage Baylor. Vintage playoff Baylor. Yes, the best freshman quarterback in the country is Chad Blunt. He almost took down Ohio State. He had it. Oh, J.R. Swain, he has some room. J.R. to the 50. Ooh, very evenly matched here. ECU has the 1 turnover, but they stopped them. The ECU defense has been clutch here today. Second down, handoff to Vanilla, or it's 1st down. Chad Blunt was a suggestion last season from somebody and was an in-game recruit. So he is an SFA player, but he decided himself where he wanted to go. So he chose Cal, which is kind of cool. That's my favorite part is that, like, yeah, you get all the SFA players on the good teams, but some of them make a really good decision as, oh, God, Baylor gets a stop on 3rd and inches. How in the hell did that just happen? What a stop from the Baylor D-line. 4th and 2, please go for it. Yes, we're going for it. ECU staying aggressive. This is what you like to see. They can't stop the best rushing attack in the country one-on-one twice in a row. Except now we're throwing it. He gets it to Randy Watson. Oh, my God. This is the Randy Watson breakout I've been waiting for 5 years. Randy Watson's going crazy. He's channeling his inner Eric Ebron. 1st and 10 here. Hands it off a little counter to Vanilla. Another 1st down. Vanilla's averaging 9.6 a carry. A dream first half for a G5 in the playoff. Fakes a handoff. Dumps that off Randy again, and he cannot escape Jamal Okeke, the 7th. He's been extremely quiet so far. The heat-seeking power missile in Jamal Okeke. Watch out for him. He's down in the slot right now. 2nd and 10. Another counter here for Vanilla. He finds some room. He stiffies 2 guys, and Jamal has to take him down. The only man who can stop Vic is the Nigerian night animal. 1st and 10 inside the 15. ECU could go up 2 scores here. Over the middle, there's Heimlich. Can he get in? No, he stopped inside the 5. Remember, if Heimlich scores, you get your bananas. 2nd and 2. Trips left. They're throwing it again. Dak, no, he's going to take off. Vintage Jack, and Shad Boyko stops him. Shad Boyko, there it is. The career sack record for him. He has been incredible since coming in. He's a 4-star recruit. 3rd and 7 now. Can Baylor stop them and force a field goal attempt? Vanilla, they're handing it off. And can he get there? No, 4th and 4. Trying to get closer. They tried to catch him off guard. Rocky Kalmus on the tackle. Please make this. We missed it. This is like exact field goal against Cincinnati. Please make it. Please, 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 please. We're running clock. Big brain move from Coach TC. Whoa, blue square, please don't fail me now, please. Please, I know they're hyping me up just to tear me down. Please, make this, make this, make it, make it, make it. Oh, thank God. 24-17. Yeah, that's true. I might have gone for it, but also a 7-point lead for a G5 in the playoff. We've never seen G5 really threaten. Oh, God. Jordan Jenkins, please stop him. The G5 in the playoff has never really been good. The best performance we've ever had from a G5 against a Power 5 team in the playoff was Memphis against Baylor. So we're going to see if we can finally get a good play in that's out of bounds. But ECU, this is at least the best half a G5 team has ever played in the playoff. 2nd and 10. Can Baylor even this up before halftime? Dumps that off, and he's somehow still up. And Brian Sanders somehow gets pushed backwards as a negative gain. Yeah. Yeah, most of the time, the G5 representative is like a team that's like the one-year wonder, like the Maddox Cup brings them, you know, a few really good players here and there, but still overall a weak roster. This is the first year where we had 2 whole-grown teams in it. 3rd and 11, though, 53 seconds and counting. Can ECU get off the field again? Oh, wide open man. That's going to be their first 3rd down conversion on the day. Big opportunity missed there for ECU. And the timeouts start coming out now. 1st and 10 over the middle, and oh boy, here we go. If we can stop them to a field goal here, we just need the lead at halftime, please. 1st and 10. Colt Brennan's now zinging the rock, and we're bringing a blitz in. They get it off. Sanders for 7. Remember, Colt Brennan has 99 awareness, so he's going to get that ball off and make good decisions. Yeah, there's no real-life kind of players. And Braylon Burnside down the middle of the field, inside the 10, 1st and goal, plenty of time, 33 seconds, 1 timeout to tie it up before halftime. 1st and goal, Brennan. Burnside drops it. Huge. Chambliss on the hit. Burnside is so dangerous down around here. 2nd and goal. They could still run it if they want to. They are. Braylon Burnside up the middle. Inside the 5. Clock is ticking, but plenty of time. They just need one more play here. Can they punch it in? They are throwing it. Over the middle, and it's dropped by Elijah Bean. 4th and goal. A massive goal line stand again for ECU. The kick is up, and it is good. 9 seconds left for ECU. We have a recruiting suggestion Google sheet. You can submit whatever you want through there, but ideally, things that are not like IRL. Make up your own players, and they have their own, careers and build their own name. J.R. Swain, okay. So 1 play here in the first half. ECU, can we do something incredible? A la Arizona and Illinois. We need to be throwing it deep to Heimlich. Dak. He is jamming it deep. We got a nice little floater. And it is dropped. I think Randy Watson had it for a second, but as we hit halftime here in the SFA, 24-20. What a dream start. That's all you can ask for as a G5. I'm ecstatic right now. All right, so offseason strategy, back to Patreon news. This is the ultimate experience. This is the one I think a lot of you guys have a question on. In-depth recruiting weekly updates. I'm going to just do a lot better job of showing off the entire class as a whole throughout the season. Allow you to start building those relationships with players that you sign way earlier on. Also, the unlimited coach and player gear edits. Anything that's not like height, weight, player model. But if you want to change numbers and that kind of stuff, you can. Guaranteed in-game naming rights like we were just showing. Scheduled request changes. It's only 1 for right now. Has to be against a bowl-eligible CPU from last season or another Patreon coach. And then finally, the server decisions and changes. People have been wanting like a board of directors or whatever. If you want to be involved with the big decisions down the road, like playoff expansion, that sort of stuff, then that is the place for you. If you don't want a tier, that's fine. Your entire SFA experience remains the same. If you want to get involved, you don't have to do the whole $8 if you don't care about numbers and stuff. You can just get the extra content at tier 2. Any questions, let Dogwater know or DM me. I'll answer it eventually. As we start the second half, we are up 4 here. And we get the ball. The Fiesta Bowl. Will there be a party in Waco or a party in Greenville? ECU parties regardless. But this should be the Latina Juice Fiesta Bowl. All right. Dak Prescott here. He is escaping his first big run of the day, and he slides. We already had that in the first half pin. Boo. 2nd and 2. The handoff to Vanilla. He finds some room. Big hole. And oh my god, he's destroyed by the Nigerian night animal. Hopefully he's all right. But Vanilla Vic already almost up over 200 yards here. Just watch out for Jamal Okiki. All right, Dak dumps that off. Randy Watson having himself a career day. You love to see him doing something here. 7 receptions. I think that's as many catches as we've seen from him ever on stream in one game. Dak Prescott now. Throwing that over the middle. And a one-hander from Heimlich Heisenberg saves the inaccurate throw from Dak Prescott. You love to see it. Remember, Heimlich does not have a touchdown yet. That was the prediction for this game. Vanilla Vic. No, Dak keeps it. Can he cut inside? He does. He has more room, and he's caught. James Ray catches him. 11-yard gain. Dak Prescott, he had 4 rushing TDs against Cincinnati, so he can do it. 1st and 10 now. Vanilla to the outside. And, oh, I thought he broke those tackles. Burnside and Vic both have 2 touchdowns pinned. 2nd and 7. Dak. He is going to take off again. He has some room. Get down, get down. If I start to see Jamal Okiki coming at my guy, I'm scared shitless. Pin. Both Vanilla and Braylon have some big-time touchdowns today, like very long. As we get more Randy Watson action. 1st down, ECU. Oh, my God. Randy Watson, Heimlich Heisenberg, Dak Prescott, Vanilla Vic all showing up. The dream scenario. Punch it in, baby. 1st and goal. They're throwing it. Dumping that off. That's Mario Thurman. He doesn't do much. Worst case is we get a field goal, hopefully, and stretch it back to a score. 2nd and goal. Throwing it again. Over the middle, wide open man, Mario Thurman, baby! 2-score lead, 11 points, Dak Prescott. Bo Wallace, who? Alex Flynn, who? Fucking Aylers, who? Shitty quarterbacks from our past, the ghosts. None can compare to Dak Prescott. He's fucking around and making me a Cowboy fan. I know. It's the worst part is it's Dak Prescott. Like, bruh. And the funny thing is, when I recruited him, I was like, bro, I don't even want him. Like, I threw out a couple of points or whatever, and he just happened to commit to me. He was a career backup, and it was his year this year as I'm redshirting Christian Richard, who is a really good in-game quarterback. So I was like, fuck it, give Dak 1 year. And he's running my offense perfectly. This is what I've been envisioning for 5 years, and Alex Flynn, Bo Wallace have all fucked it up. 2nd and 10, Baylor. It's not over yet. Plenty of time, especially when you have Braylon Burnside running for you. He breaks so many tackles. There's another broken one right there. Takes 3 men to bring him down 6 yards. That should have been -4. 3rd and 4. Colt Brennan. Plenty of time. Conversion. There's Braylon. He finds some room outside. That was dangerous. First and 10. And this is also why we don't use real players anymore, is like the connotations that come with Dak Prescott suck, right? So it's like, does kind of ruin it a little bit. That's all right, though. 2nd and 1. Man in motion. Baylor is trying to stay in this game. Throws that wide open man. First down, Adam Sullivan. Dexter Glasscock couldn't get there. He's better in the run defense. First and 10. We're 15 minutes left in the Fiesta Bowl and the first round of the Season 11 CFP. We're on the brink of the first ever Group of 5 upset over the P5 in the playoff. Brennan, that's complete. Fred Thompson, 12 yards there, moving it at will here in the second half. He came in as a scrambler. I mean, he was the last class before we transferred over to NCAA. So, yeah, he was the scrambler archetype. Oh my God, that was almost a pick six. McCoy dropped it. Yeah, I think he's more balanced. Yeah, that was the year where we used combine results for scouting. Oh, they didn't get faked out. Jordy Drake, the middle linebacker, on the sack. Heads up play from the linebacker. The speedy middle linebacker gets there. He was a 2-star, making plays on the biggest stage. Go for lower rated recruits. They make the biggest difference. We use Sim Matchup, a website, and manually input recruit changes. 3rd and 17. Oh, another sack! No, he escapes and throws it! Oh my God, what a play from Braylon. Or from Colt Brennan. Basically keeping their chance at a field goal. No, they're going for it! Fuck, if they convert this, I'll never let it down. 4th and 17, please God, no. Please, please, no. Please, stop him. Stop him. Please, please. Outside, yes! Turnover on downs. ECU takes over, baby! Come on, boys. I can taste it. 15 minutes from Glory Vanilovic. Why didn't you cut inside? He's just a freshman. Both teams have terrible kickers. Like, I have the better kicker, and he has 71 kick power. Theirs is like 63. 2nd and 13, up 11. Handed it off to Vanilovic. He finds some room, and Jamal Okeke takes him down. This is Jamal Okeke's first ever playoff appearance. He missed last year's virtually the entire year. There's Heimlich Heisenberg. He hangs on through the Okeke hit. The German Giant is better than the Nigerian Night Animal. You heard it here. First and 10. ECU digs out of the hole of their own goal line. Vanilla finds the outside, and they bring him down. Jefferson on the shoestring. ECU trying to get to the Orange Bowl and have the rematch versus Tennessee, which was the Citrus. They're trading the Citrus to the Orange Bowl if they make it. A game that came down to the last play. 3rd and 7 here for ECU. Can they stay on the field? Dak. He throws that, and he leads Vanilla out of bounds. They are punting. Kick is up. 4th and 5. Oh, it's fumbled. He picks it up. Jordan Jenkins, a beautiful way to fake out the defender. That was almost a turnover. McCoy wanted that, and he got some extra yards out of it. That was risky business there for Baylor. "12 minutes left here in the Fiesta. Dot over the middle, another conversion. Adam Sullivan is wrecking us apart. 6 receptions for him. The tight ends are playing today. 1st and 10 for Baylor. Can they get this back to 1 score? Aaron Lynch on the tackle. Being in motion. They're throwing it. They throw it to him. He was hit almost immediately. Kelvin Sherman gets there. That 99 awareness for Colt Brennan is such a problem. Anytime you almost get to him, he somehow finds a way out of it. 1st and 10. He throws that in. Jordy Drake makes a beautiful play. Knocks that one away. 2nd and 10. This game is not over yet, folks. 2nd and 10. Brennan. He yams that deep, wide open man down the middle. Touchdown, Baylor. Elijah Bean. Baylor responds emphatically. We knew it was coming. The Baylor big plays, they always find a way to make it interesting. Massive play. Oh my God, we almost blocked that. Four-point game again. Welcome in, Zach. Very even game. The only team, though, with the turnover is ECU. We got Heimlich on the return now. Heisenberg up to the 27. People on the prediction still waiting for a Heisenberg touchdown. He's been heavily involved. It's been all Vanilovic, though, and Randy Watson, surprisingly. But they've been quiet on their last couple of drives. Watson in motion. And, oh, God, they get the blitz. Thank God he did not fumble that. Beautiful blitz from the Baylor defense, and ECU is looking for answers now. They were dominating in the first half, and now they've just been stunted here in the third. Nice, nice, nice. I cleaned my apartment before the game days today. Always do it on Sunday morning. 2nd and 18. Dak, he takes off, and another sack, and this is where the experience and the depth of the Baylor pass attack. This is arguably the worst D-line they've had in about 5 years, but Shad Boyko, James Ray are still wrecking havoc. 3rd and 20. ECU's only 40% on 3rd down. Another 4-man rush, and Boyko gets there this time. 3 straight sacks, and Baylor gets getting the ball right back. They have all the momentum now. Down 4. ECU is on the ropes. Up 11 a few minutes ago. Baylor now comes back. This is where the commentary tends to break down, is when I'm threatened. This is my 3rd game day of the year. I've not really had to sweat once yet. Took care of Kansas, then we took care of Cincinnati. Now Baylor's hanging tough. Jordan Jenkins here. He stiffies one, and they are going to start at the 45. Come on, man. How did we break down in pass coverage? It's always been the running game that's the problem. Come on, boys. Somebody make a play. Quick jet sweep throw out wide, and he breaks the tackle. Come on, boys. Mickey Flames, you can't be missing that. Jordy Drake does clean it up. 2nd and 6. Back under center for Colt. He's rolling out left, and they get to him as he throws, and they still get a first down. We dive for the pick. We can't even get a deflection. Damn it, Zach. Colt Brennan floats it out again. Oh, my God. And a massive hit by Chambliss. Dude, why did I give Colt Brennan such good awareness? Every time he's rushed, he delivers a dot. 2nd and 4. Hands it off to Burnside now. Here we go. Inside the 20. Here is another great finish, apparently. Oh, my God. I'm so fucking scared. 1st and 10. Burnside keeps it. No! Finally, we stack Brennan up. Big play from the defense. Chaz Chambliss. This linebacker core is insane. Third down. 2nd and 14. Colt Brennan under center, trips right. He's throwing it. Dumps that one off. That was dangerous. And how did he hang on to that? 3rd and 2. They're trying to get a playoff before the third quarter comes to an end. Up 4. They're not going to get the ball off. Third quarter comes to a close. 9 minutes left between ECU in the final semifinal spot and Baylor. 6 straight trips to the CFP. They've only made the semifinals once, and they've never made the championship game. Is this Baylor's year? We find out here. 3rd and 2. They're going to hand it off to Braylon. He finds some room up the middle. Clint Kubiak cleans him up, but it's a 1st and goal. Burnside now up to 155. Very similar stat line to Vanilovic. 1st and goal now, flipping the play. They are going to throw it. Colt Brennan. He's escaping. Throws off the back foot. Oh, my God. Flirting with disaster, Colt Brennan. 2nd and goal. Power handoff, Braylon Burnside. Touchdown, Baylor. They retake the lead. They erase an 11-point deficit in the span of 3 minutes. Back and forth we go today. And the kick is up. We take out the kicker there. Down 3 ECU. 8 minutes left, plenty of time. Very likely that the team with the ball last is going to win this one. BearCave on the line for everyone as well. J.R. Swain, and he is brought down before the 20. Very even, both sides. ECU, though, has had pretty much 3 of the worst drives I've seen all year long in a row. Last drive, they had 3 straight sacks. We need to get back to running the ball. Give it to Vanilla, and live and die by Vanilla and yamming it to Heimlich. That's our game. Let's get back to it, boys. Come on. Quick option, and they do get it to Vanilla, and he cannot break the tackle. 3 yards. Second and 7. Hurrying it up. This is what we do. Extending the game. Power run. Vanilla finds some room outside. Can Vanilla, he cuts in. 3rd and 2. Another chance for Baylor to have a 3 and out. Vanilla, he has only had about 20 yards in the second half. Can they keep this drive alive? Dak hands it off to Vanilovic. He falls forward. A massive run. Keeps the game alive. He was met in the backfield. Brought him 2 yards. The Heisman contender. Dak now, he takes off. Can he avoid getting sacked? No, they get him again. Justin Linston. I gotta just turn off chat at some point, man, because this could get bad. 2nd and 11. Come on, ECU, please. Hands it off. No, we're going to throw it. Converts to Tyler Savage. 3rd and 4 again. Come on, boys. Keep the drive alive, please. 3rd and 4, trips left. Dak. Dumps that off. Heimlich, please! No! Baylor getting off the field again. Go for it. Go for it. Fucking shit! Fake punt, fake punt, fake punt. Please, please, please. Fake it, fake it, fake it, fake it, fake it, fake it. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Here we go. Epic choke for ECU. We're the torch passers for Baylor. It's the beginning of the end. We know how this story ends. The dogs are coming. Yeah. Okay. 1st and 10, please. Braylon Burnside again outside, and he misses. What are we doing on this defense? Just completely missing, not even attempting to tackle him. 1st and 10 now. Please, somebody make a play. We've just completely gone cold. We were so hot. Braylon, stop this man. The #1 rush offense or defense of the country is shitting themselves late. 1st and 10 here for Baylor. They hand it off, and a stiffy. Please stop him. Braylon Burnside gets 2. Oh, dude, these cheeks have been clasped this entire game. 2nd and 8. Man in motion. Colt. We bring a blitz. Nobody gets there. He floats it. That's out of bounds. Third and 8. Can we get off the field? They don't have a kicker. They will go for this. Colt. Oh my God, there it is! An interception! We're going the other way! Clint Kubiak! Pick 6 ECU! We're taking the lead, baby! Clint Kubiak! He almost got tampered away, but no! And he makes the biggest play in ECU history! There it is, folks! The Baylor Chon is guaranteed! Clint Kubiak, baby. Oh, my God. The first score of the season was a J.R. Swain pick 6. And now Clint Kubiak might just send us to the Orange Bowl. I'm not leaving ECU ever. Quiet those rumors, buddy. Oh my God, they had me. They had me dead. They had me dead. For once, it's not me choking the game away. Is that Cole Brennan or Teddy Bridgewater? First and 10. Cole Brennan, how will he respond? He delivers a bullet over the middle. Bryant Sanders. This game's not over, obviously. 6 minutes left. Plenty can happen. Oh my God, my heart rate. We might hear a heart attack live on stream. Handoff. No, Colt Brennan keeps it. Murder this man, please. Somebody. He gets 12. He is not known for running. He is a pocket passer through and through. Hands it off. Braylon Burnside. Massive hole up the middle. Nice tackle there by Sua Cravens. He's been quiet today. 2nd and 3. Brennan. Deep drop over the middle. Again. Methodically moving it down the field. Can they retake this lead after the massive Colt Brennan mistake? Hands it off Braylon Burnside once again up the middle. He carries Leslie Stirrups for 10. That just shows the power. Carrying a freshman All-American DT 10 yards. 2nd and inches. Hands it off again. Braylon Burnside. All they got to do is keep it on the ground. Whichever team decides to keep it on the ground here is going to win this game. Braylon up over 200 yards. He missed like the last 6 weeks of the season, and he came back just to ruin ECU's life. The new era of Baylor football. Can they erase the ghosts of their past? Braylon Burnside up the middle, and Jordy Drake. What a stop. We're now under 5 minutes here. Things have boiled over in the Fiesta. 2nd and 9. Colt Brennan, a deep drop again. Gets that to Braylon. A nice tackle by Chambliss. 3rd and 3. This would be huge if we held him to a field goal. 3rd down. They hand it off. Braylon. Dexter Glasscock, the freshman All-American, makes the biggest tackle of his life. Decision time, and they're going for it. Baylor does not want the field goal. Oh, lordy. 4th down incoming. Game on the line. 4th and 2. Hands it off. Braylon again, and he gets it. They're teasing me. Inside 4 minutes now. They're hurrying it up again. 1st and goal. Braylon's going to keep getting carries till we stop him, and we do. ECU may get the ball last. Second and goal, man in motion. They are throwing this. Colt dumps that off, and it's knocked away. Clint Kubiak again. The strong safety, 3rd and goal. 2 down territory for Baylor. They hand it off. Braylon up the middle. And can we stop him? No, they give it to him. Braylon powers in for the lead. ECU now down again. The offense that has not scored since the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Can they somehow find a way to find answers against this defense? J.R. Swain taking this return. Up to the 23 minutes, 25 seconds. So much time. 3 timeouts. We could run our offense. Just pound it with Vanilla. Play make with Dak. Throw it deep to Heimlich, please. Down 3. Dak keeps it here. He has some room on the outside. He breaks the Jamal Okeke tackle. There you go, Dak. That's the way to get back into this. Big run for Dak. He's had a bad game today running the ball. We're hurrying it up to the line. This is what we do. Heimlich in motion. Quick option. And he break a tackle. Oh, don't do this to me, dude. Do not run. Do not run quick option. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me, man. Please, we're down 3. It's going to come down to a field goal, and we're going to miss it. I already know. I already know how this one ends. ECU. 2nd and 12, please. Dak. Get rid of it. He's jamming it deep! And Heimlich or Tyler Savage can't bring it down. Adrian Amos on the pass coverage. If that was Heimlich, it was a catch. You should have yammed it deep to Heimlich. 3rd and 12. Game on the line. ECU, please. Over the middle. Down the sideline. Mario Thurman. He gets past Jamal Okeke, the 7th. And we're back in business, baby. We're hurrying up to the line. I can't even breathe. Please, ECU hands it off. No, Dak keeps it. He finds some room outside. Oh, my God, look at the blocking. 1st down, ECU. We are threatening field goal range now, boys and girls. This game turning on its head. Dak. Over the middle. Randy Watson again. His best game of his career. 2 minutes left. 3 timeouts, plenty of time. No reason to do anything stupid. 2nd and 7. Vanilla Vic up the middle. Vanilla! He meets Jamal. He hangs on. We're inside the 5. Come on, just run the clock now. Run it out. We're going to end up giving Baylor so much time. Hands it off to Vanilla. Oh, my God. He's just itching to get smoked by Jamal. Stop it. 2nd and goal. Dak. Under center. Hands it off to Vanilla again. Switches direction. Touchdown, ECU. We retake the lead. Is this the G5 team we've been waiting for to make a run? And ECU responded emphatically right there. 45-41, virtually the exact same situation as the other game. It was 46-41. Except this game was a lot different. It's been close the entire time. 1:50 left here, 3 timeouts. Plenty of time for both teams to get one more drive. Plenty of time for both teams. Except one mistake will perhaps end it for one of these teams. Colt Brennan, he has all the time in the fucking world. He yams that one deep, a wide open man. And they're going. Can somebody catch him, please? Bryant Sanders for like $1 million. They're already inside the 20. Stop him, please. Man in motion. Time is running out. Colt Brennan over the middle. They're still moving the ball. Either let them score right now or make a goal line stand. Come on, boys. We got this. We will have him right where we want him. Braylon Burnside up the middle. Massive fucking hole. And he's still going! Braylon Burnside to the 1! What the hell? First and goal on the inch. What is this game? They're throwing it, please. Please. Back of the end zone. They're going to make me squeal, aren't they? Oh, my God. We lost in the Citrus Bowl on the same shenanigans. 2nd and goal from the inch yard line. Baylor. Burnside. Touchdown, Baylor. They retake the lead. To go up 3, 48-45. It's good. ECU, 3 timeouts, 1:10 left. Down by 3. We can get overtime, or we could win it here. Vanilla Vic, Dak Prescott, Heimlich Heisenberg, Randy Watson. Somebody needs to make a play. Who is it going to be? Or is Baylor going to finally overcome 6 years of tragic losses? ECU has lived up to the hype and more all year long. Can they finish the job? 1st and 10. Dak over the middle. He connects with Tyler Savage. Clock is running. They take a timeout here. Minute away. You're 60 yards from greatness. They probably need about 40 to attempt a field goal. They're throwing that. There's Heimlich Heisenberg. 13 yards. Chipping away. They use the 2nd timeout. 1 left will be used at the 5-second mark. 51 seconds. 56. Dak Prescott. He's running it here. He has some room. Please get down, sir. All right, you got to hurry this ball up. Come on, boys. Do not spike it. Do not be stupid. There we go. No, we're spiking it like Neanderthals out here. Third and 4. 43 seconds left. Dak Prescott over the middle. He connects Mario Thurman again, the freshman. He's come up so huge in the 4th quarter. Please. Please, boys. 39 seconds. We're inside the 25. Time is ticking. Dak, he takes off. He has room. He gets he gets fucking up. The clock still runs. We would have liked a first down. We're in the 20. I'm actually blacking out. Oh my God. 3rd and 1, 23 seconds. Please. Please. 3rd and 1, 23 seconds left. I don't think we're in field goal range. Quick option, you shitter! Wait! Dak! He's still running! We're inside the 10! The quick option! We're inside the 10. Finish it now, you sluts! 1st and goal. Come on, clock's running. They hand it off. No, he's sacked, Chad Boyko, you shit-stained bitch! Clock is running. We're going to run another play. What are we doing? Get this play off, you barnacles! 3rd and goal. Here comes the field goal unit, and I already said it earlier. This is how we lose. Here come the timeouts. Oh, it's over. Oh, my God. Look at this. Why? What is this camera angle? The kick is up. That's off. That's off. That's off. That's off! What the... Oh my God, are you shitting me? What the fuck? I missed on a missed field goal. Are you shitting me? No! No, no. Oh my God. What the fuck? I am the unluckiest person in the whole entire fucking world. I can never play this game again, man. Oh my God, a missed field goal inside the 20! Inside the 20! What the fucking ah! Oh, I can't even look at chat, man. This is the worst loss of my life. How could there be a loss worse than Bo Wallace? And here it is. How does this even fucking happen? I can't with this game, man. I literally can't with this shit. I'm the most unlucky fucker in the world. I would have paid hundreds of dollars for me to get 61-17 instead of that, man. What in the world, dude? No words, man. Oh, God. Oh my God, 200 yards for Vic was not enough. And like that, Heimlich Heisenberg's career is over. On a missed field goal. All right, for CFP MVP, here we go. Colt Brennan, 380, 1-1. I mean, we know it's who it is, Braylon Burnside. Fucking 5 touchdowns. 5! 240, average 6 to carry. Thought I fixed the rushing defense. Obviously not. Elijah Bean, who the fuck cares? Adrian Amos, eat shit. Jamal Okiki, eat shit. Rocky Kalmus, eat shit. 3 sacks for Shad fucking Boyko. 2 sacks for James Ray. Oh. And this shit stain somehow makes 2 field goals when he has 61 accuracy! There's not a coach that gets worse losses. I've now, in a 2-year stretch, have Bo Wallace shitting himself inside the 10. We've had a game-losing walk-off play from the inch, and then another game-losing field goal kick. What the fuck is wrong with this team, man? So your Final Four headed into tomorrow is going to be in the Orange Bowl. You got Baylor and Tennessee. And then we have Ohio State and Clemson. Nick, let me know in a DM whether you want the early game at 10:30 or the late game right after. God, eat fucking shit. Fucking fuck.